This was made a month ago. See, last time I made a video. Be for real. 100. Fuck. Wait. Do my views get that much shit? Well, we're doing this again. I'm a little quiet because my roommate's in the other room. My other roommate's out right now, and I'm bored. So we're gonna hit play. Short intro. I know.
Hi, I'm Blair, and I'm about to tell you a crazy story. Before we continue, please like and subscribe to MSA.
This is a different voice actor, right? Oh my god. You know, I was just saying I'm bored, but like, I get right back into it when I get into these. Well, who the fuck? Does it actually say who voices these? They're from Instagram? I'm a little confused. I could be a voice. Oh, dude. Oh, it's a little, a little late for that. I wish they'd do more with it. They don't have many followers. Who am I saying? You guys should follow me. Cough, cough. Different voice. I'm all for it.
Growing up, my parents fought constantly over money. Dad was a struggling sculptor, and Mom, who was a waitress, cursed the day she met him because we constantly had money problems. She always said dropping out of school was her biggest mistake, so she made sure I studied hard. That's how I earned a full scholarship to one of the city's top schools. But
10K?
My true passion was painting. I fell in love with it at 5, taught myself through YouTube, and by 13, I was winning major school competitions.
That's how it
Dad
works.
was proud,
That's how it works.
but Mom didn't like it one bit.
Art's a hobby, Blair. You can't make a career out of it. Definitely not a successful one.
It was my dream to become a artist. Well, mine and my best friend Ashley's. She was an artist just like me, and we'd been best friends since middle
finger
school.
twirl?
Ashley was rich, so she got to go to amazing art classes and shared everything she'd learned with me. And
Smart.
whenever my parents argued, I'd sneak over to her mansion. Life was just better with Ashley around, except for her annoying twin brother Dexter. He mocked our
Dexter.
art, hid our supplies, and chased us with his paintball gun. Whenever we complained to Ashley's parents, Dexter would just put on his innocent face and get away with it. Even at school, everyone adored him for his sense of humor. Ashley absolutely hated him, and I could see why. Like on their 15th birthday, Ashley spent hours getting ready, and she looked beautiful. But the moment Dexter walked in...
Wait, no, wait. Is my thing sped up? It's not. Dude, I swear to God, that's... It's like, it feels so sped up. Is it just me? Because listen to this whole part again, Wayne. It's like, Ashley is just so beautiful. You know what I mean? It sounds sped up.
Ashley spent hours getting ready, and she looked beautiful. But the moment Dexter...
Oh my God. Is this an AI voice? Oh my God, wait. MSA, no, don't do this. I'm gonna hold out until the end.
walked in,
I'll do
everyone gathered
research.
around him, completely ignoring Ashley.
Look at him, smiling like he owns the world.
But it has so much energy.
Never understand what people see in him.
Probably his athletic body. I mean, if you look at it from an artistic point of view, Dexter's
I keep
pretty
looking up
much
for my camera.
perfect for a portrait.
What?
I mean, so what if he's good looking? You've got a great personality.
That's what you tell ugly people, Blair.
You're also
Thank
so
you.
much more creative and way smarter. People would notice that someday.
Notice what someday?
That you're a total jerk.
At least they're taking some notes. Dude, now I'm scared that it's AI. AI's just been ruining, and I mean ruining everything. They're ruining our bad game nights on like Moist Critical streams. They're ruining songs. They're ruining like fucking pieces of work of art. Like Jesus Christ. Like I'm not saying this is a piece of, I mean like literal art. I did not mean MSA. But they're also ruining my enjoyment. Like, how am I supposed to enjoy?
Aw, are you jealous because no one's paying you attention?
I
like you.
Like, that's all I
That
heard.
you're a total jerk.
Aw, are you jealous because no one's paying you attention?
Go away, Dex. It's her birthday too. Don't make things worse.
Fine, I'm sorry. Here, I got you a flower, little sis. Happy birthday.
But as soon as Ashley took it, the flower squirted water all over her face, ruining her makeup, and Dexter ran away laughing. As we grew older...
No, I am not a woman. I do not wear makeup. I don't know makeup. But there's one thing I do know. Makeup is hard to get off. Water does not get makeup off. We all know this. So, but apparently not all, because MSA clearly don't know it, but I'm just saying, like...
Dexter just got more annoying.
we're
At
getting
17,
worse.
he joined the football team, became the
What's
most
up with the
popular guy in
fucking-
school, and a serial
What?
heartbreaker. Every day, some girl would be crying over him, and it was nauseating. As for me, my parents were fighting a lot more lately, and one day, Dad just packed his stuff and left.
Damn,
Shortly after,
Dad
he
had
filed for divorce,
nice hair.
and Mom went bonkers. Later, she came
Nah, she
home
got
and
the
told me
same.
she'd quit her job. Between rent and expenses, we
Why'd she
soon ran
quit?
out of our savings and didn't even have enough money for food.
Do you have cash?
Sure, let me just grab some from the secret trust fund your dad left me. No, I don't have cash, you moron. Just run the card again.
I've already tried 3 times. It's not working. Pay or leave.
Mom just started yelling at the cashier like a madwoman. He called
Oh, the first Karens are the worst. Like, as someone who worked behind a cashier before, that motherfucker, I hate those motherfuckers, all right? Your card's not working, that means something is wrong. It is not us, all right? I will know when it is us, so it is you. But, second thing, you don't gotta be a bitch.
Since Mom was acting all kinds of crazy, I took up a part-time job at a cafe to help out. But between work and school, my life
Should
was
have always had a
miserable.
job.
And Ashley wasn't
If you were that
helping.
poor.
What do you mean you're not coming for the concert? We booked this months ago.
Things were different back
I'm
then.
poor,
Now I
I'm
have to
poor.
work.
Ask someone to cover your shift.
We're short-staffed, and I need the money.
But Hank's gonna be there, and I need your help talking to him. You're
God.
not getting out of this.
Ashley
letting
kept
you-
pushing me, but I kept refusing, and eventually, she gave up. The next
So far, none of the characters, like, it's at a 0, all right? I don't think I've ever given a 0 for anything in my star ratings, but this is like, I don't like anybody. Maybe the dad, because he escaped, but
morning,
shit.
she told me Hank had asked her out, and I was happy for her. College applications were looming, and I desperately wanted to get into NYU's art program, where Ashley was applying to. It was expensive, and I needed a strong
about to say.
portfolio for a scholarship. I couldn't risk my mom finding out. Day, while I was heading back home, it started raining heavily. It was already late, so I couldn't get the bus, and was waiting for a cab when someone walked up to me with an umbrella. Dexter, what are you doing here?
I was just across
You
the
look
road running some
lonely.
errands, and by errands I mean date that didn't go too well. Anyway, I saw and I thought I'd help.
Dexter led me to his car, and on our way, we got talking. He asked me how I was doing,
Wait,
And I
why'd
thought-
you need an umbrella? Aren't you under the bus stop?
I'd help.
and I don't know why I ended up telling him everything about Mom and how things were really tough at home.
Ashley told me about your parents.
I just keep, my bad. This is probably the most I've ever paused in like an MSA video. This got my attention because it's life of an artist, and as an artist myself, I had to pick it. But why are the voices like so fast? And like I get it. I'm also in a voice acting like class. I read fast. I read super fast, and like that's like the number one thing my teachers keep telling me is slow down. This girl is reading way too fast, and like I get it. She's nervous in the thing, but like you don't gotta be nervous when like your voice over in it. When you're voice acting as a character, do it, but not when like she's telling us that she's so nervous. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just sounds like AI, or like, but it's giving too much. It's giving too much oomph. It's giving too much energy to like me to stamp the AI button on it. I don't know.
Parents divorced, but I didn't know things were so bad. If you need anyone to talk to, I'm here.
Something about the way he said it made my heart melt. And after that day, Dexter and I got closer. The more I saw a different side of Dexter, one that was kind, funny, and surprisingly thoughtful. And before long, I started having feelings for him.
You know, I've always had a bit of a crush on you.
Really? Why?
You're kind, beautiful, smart, creative, and you're probably the toughest person I know.
Wow, thanks. I always thought you're kind of annoying.
Gee, thanks. What a
Good
compliment.
art.
Let me finish. But
That was-
now I think you're the only person who...
I just have to go back because
Thanks. I
this looks really good. I don't care. This looks really good.
always thought you're... Now I think you're the only person who gets me. You've shown me what it...
That you like me? I like you too.
And then Dexter kissed me, and it was perfect.
Whoa, wait.
I wasn't...
So how come this one gets a kiss before? Like my last video didn't even end on a kiss. Like we didn't even. I don't think we got a kiss in the whole entire video. How come? And that was like, I don't. I'm gonna have to go back because I gotta talk about it. But
I like you too.
Like we see lips moving. Like look at this.
And then Dexter kissed me, and it was
Look
perfect.
at that. Look at that. I don't want to.
wasn't sure how
but I don't know.
would take it. But before we can even gather the courage to tell her, we found her crying in the school garden the next day.
Oh, the dude.
Dumped
yeah,
me.
Hank.
He says my nostrils are too big and that my face reminds him of his dead cat. What kind of reason is that?
The kind that's a lie. Hank's a total player. Why would you ever fall for him, you dumb... Ow! I mean, I'm sorry
Bad
you're
voice acting
hurting,
there,
but don't weep over that idiot. You're stronger than that. Be a man, woman, girl. Be a girl.
Did you hit your head or something? Why are you even talking to me?
I didn't think it was a good time to tell her about me and Dex, who I wasn't even getting to spend any time with. She was also home all the time, so Dexter started sneaking into my room late at night.
This is not fair. You're totally ignoring me.
I know, but she's miserable, and she needs me.
Ahan, remember when you needed her, but she was too busy?
She's miserable, and she needs me.
Ahan, remember?
This is AI, right? Because ain't no, I'm not a cool kid, so I don't know if that's like, and no, who am I kidding? AN? Who the fuck says AN for Ann? Oh my god, they must have did this. When they're typing it out, it's definitely like they did A and then like accidentally N. I was looking up A1 pictures, but they did this and then blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like they did that. And so because I have a text-to-speech too. It's right here actually, because your boy needs help when there's a reading assignment. Let's see what.
Oh, and I need help.
This I have the. I think he has a fun voice because he sounds like Stephen Hawking. But
Couldn't help but smile.
Adam, help me out. Read this. New version. I don't give a shit.
And I need help.
See, you know what I mean? Like it's so.
Remember when
It's AI.
ignored
Dude,
me?
I can't support AI. Like,
I know,
hey.
but she's miserable,
Right.
and she needs me.
Ahan, remember when you needed her, but she was too busy falling in love? Anyway, my football team's having a party tomorrow night, and I'd love for you to come. It's low-key, just close friends.
How close are we talking?
Close enough to do this.
Dexter leaned in to kiss me,
Oh,
but
no,
before he
there she
could, someone
is.
knocked on my door. Ashley! He hid under the bed as I opened the door.
Who are you talking to?
No one. I was just humming to myself. La la la. See? You tell me, what's up? No time long see.
You're being weird. Anywho, I need your help. I've heard the football team is having a party tomorrow and Hank's gonna be there. I need him to know that I've moved on and this party is perfect for that. I have the invites. You're coming with me. No excuses.
But I have to work on my portfolio.
I promise I'll help you after the party. Please say yes.
Hang on, two things. Ashley's being like a total bitch right now. But besides that, you can't help me on my portfolio. If you help me on the portfolio, then like what? Like all you could do is give me art direction. You know what I mean? Like. Oh.
Ashley looked desperate that I couldn't refuse. Dexter was furious though. He didn't answer my calls or reply to my texts. Even at the party, he ignored me. But I could see he kept looking my way. Ashley had hired some guy to be her fake boyfriend, so she left for the dance floor with him while I waited for Dexter. I was near the pool when I almost slipped, but someone held on to me.
Careful there, sweet cakes.
Oh, who
You'll
the fuck
hurt
are you?
yourself. Blair, right? I'm Hank.
I know.
Great. Then let's skip the introductions and dance.
I don't want to.
Come on.
Good animation. I saw that. Don't worry. My eyes always open for animation.
Great. Then
This
let's
is
skip
beautiful.
the
Like,
introductions
look right here.
and dance.
I don't want to.
Come
That's
on.
probably a 3D model if I'm looking at it again. Let's slow it down.
Dance.
I would have liked him to be over here and like moved over, but they started here, which I understand because they want that surprise factor, but
I don't want.
that's definitely a 3D model. You could tell by the hair, which is actually, I like, especially for the faraway characters, they should do that a little bit more often.
want to.
Come on.
She said no.
I turned around and saw Dexter looking furious.
And who are you? Her boyfriend?
Yes, now back off.
Or what? You'll hit me, pretty boy?
You bet I will.
Dexter punched Hank right in his face and he stumbled backward.
Don't they
He
know
charged
each
at
other?
Dexter and the two got into a fight. Everyone gathered around and I caught sight of Ashley's face in the crowd. She looked furious. I ran over to her, but I slipped and fell in the pool. I don't remember much after that, but when I opened my eyes, I was in a room with Dexter and Ashley staring at me. What happened?
You passed out. You don't know how to swim?
I didn't exactly grow up with a pool in my backyard, so no, I don't. You're bleeding.
What kind of
That's no
fight?
big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. Just like it's not a big deal to hide from your best friend that you're dating her idiot brother. How could you not tell?
Ashley, like, okay, they could easily play us off, and I know they're not going to, but here's the lie I have planned up, right? Boom, all right. No, Ashley, no. You see, like, that dude, Hank, was hitting on me, so then he just came up and said I was a boyfriend, so then, like, you know, Hank could get off my back, but then he didn't, and then they started fighting, and then I fell, and, like, boom. Perfect, all right? It is totally believable, and even though, like, Dex is an God, that's such a bad name. Just because Dexter is an asshole doesn't mean that, like, he doesn't care about my sister's friend. We could just lie about this. Come on. It's not that bad.
Me.
I don't know, okay? I freaked out. You've always hated Dexter, and then you'd just broken up with Hank, so I didn't want to rub my relationship in your face.
You don't have to treat me like I'm a child who doesn't have a handle on her emotions. Anyway, you've chosen Dexter. Although I can't understand why him out of all the boys on the planet. But you did, and you're my best friend. So I'll accept it on one condition. Never make out in front of me, or I'll projectile vomit all over you.
Honestly, that's fair. That's a fair deal, all right? That's easy thing to do.
Deal?
Deal. After that, things went smoothly. Dexter and I could now date openly, which made me really popular. One of his friends asked me to create a portrait for her dad. He loved it so much that he gave me a lot of commissioned work.
Oh,
Soon, I was making enough to quit my job at the cafe, and life became a lot easier. I even finished my art portfolio and was working on some last-minute changes one night when Mom barged in.
You're applying to an art college? Why didn't you tell me?
Who told you?
Doesn't matter. Have you forgotten how much we've struggled because of Dad? And who will even pay for this college? I don't have that kind of money.
I'll get a scholarship, Mom. I made a portfolio. Look.
No. Art school is too expensive and not worth it. You'll join a community college and stay close to me. Now give me that.
Mom snatched the portfolio from me and left. I followed her, but she locked herself in her room. No matter how much I begged, she wouldn't open the door. Mom didn't get out of her room the whole day. And since submission was only 2 days away, I had no choice but to give up on my dream. I was talking to Ashley and Dexter about it when he came up with a brilliant idea.
Dad knows the dean personally. How about I talk to him and get you a personal interview? And we can ask my friend whose dad bought paintings from you to let us borrow those. It could be your portfolio.
That'll work.
It should. I'm not letting you give up on your dreams, Blair.
What about Mom?
She just has to make peace with it. I know you love her, but what she's asking of you is not fair. She's acting like the kid in this relationship.
The interview was scheduled for 2 days later, and I...
Such a really good points that he brought up, but I hate this same exact bullshit. It's the last 2 videos I've seen are literally like the same thing. Like, oh, the mom wants you to go to this one college, and then like, oh, but like, don't worry, I could talk to the dean of the college. Like, godmother, like that is not allowed. Don't we see how illegal that is, right? Don't we see that? Like, I just don't get it.
Spent every second preparing. On the big day, I felt really confident. But as I was on my way, I got a call from the admissions office saying that my interview was canceled. Apparently, I had called and canceled my interview, claiming my mom was unwell, even sending medical reports as proof and withdrawing my application because I needed to take care of her. I tried telling them so many times that it wasn't me, but they just cut the call. I had no idea how Mom had found out about my interview, but I was furious that she'd done this. I went back home to confront her.
It's Ashley. I don't even need to know.
But to my shock, I found her passed out on the floor.
Whoa.
I called 911 and immediately rushed her to the hospital. On my way, I messaged Dad,
and
by the time we reached, he was already there. And what he told me next shocked me.
A month ago, your mom fainted at work and was diagnosed with a rare heart disease. She needs a transplant, but since she couldn't afford it, she turned to me for help.
But why didn't you tell me?
We're trying to arrange money, and we wanted to wait till then to tell you.
What?
Didn't want to worry you.
And here I thought she was lying when she submitted those documents.
What documents?
I explained about NYU and my interview with the dean.
I don't think your mom's behind this. She was skeptical, but after seeing your portfolio, she was impressed. She told me she was changing her mind about you pursuing an art degree.
I thought she threw my portfolio away.
No, sweetie. She was proud of you.
But Dad, if Mom didn't call them, then who did? Does anyone else know that she's sick?
Yeah, Ashley's dad knows. We needed money for tests, so I asked him for a loan and sent pictures of your mom's report to prove it. I told him to keep it a secret so you wouldn't find out.
I immediately understood who might have done this. But just to be sure, I called the admissions office and asked them for the number they received the call and reports from. And when I saw who it was, my mind
they wouldn't do that. They would not do that.
exploded with anger. I took a cab, reached Ashley's place, and barged into her house. You called the admission office and told them that my mom was sick and I won't be attending the interview? Don't even try to lie to me. I have proof. My mom was sick, Ashley. You could have told me that at least. Instead, you used that against me.
Hold on, I think there's some confusion. Why would Ashley do that?
Ask her! And suddenly, Ashley's face twisted into rage.
Yes, ask me. ask me why I'd go out of my way to make your life miserable, Blair. It's 'cause I hate you! There, I said it. I hate you! First, you were my best friend, and you chose to date the person I hate most! My doofus brother! It was bad enough my parents always chose him over me, but even you? Also, I couldn't stand how perfect your life was. You have a football jock boyfriend. Everybody loves your art. Everybody loves everything about you. Heck, even the boy I likes you more. I didn't want to go to college
He's a player.
and be
Did you
second
not
to you
see?
again. So I told your mom about your art school plans, hoping she'd stop you. And when she failed, I used the pictures and did what I
So
had
dumb.
to.
This plot
I
is
can't believe I
absolutely in the
trusted
gutter
you.
now.
I thought you were my
It was
best
already in
friend.
the gutter, but
How can you never want to see you again? We're done.
Don't think I'll cry over it. I'm going to NYU, Blair. I'll make new friends.
You disgust me.
Whatever.
I never saw Ashley's face again, and
So
Dexter told
dumb.
me that his parents heard her entire confession and ended up grounding her big time. She didn't
whoa, that like a senior in high school and getting grounded. Whoa.
get through NYU, but I did, thanks to Dexter's dad who got me a second interview. Mom stayed in the hospital for a few more weeks before coming home. A month later, we found a donor. It was tough to get the money for the surgery,
So
but we
dumb.
managed,
So
and
dumb.
Mom made a full recovery. Today is my first day in college, and I couldn't be happier.
That was so dumb. That was like the dumbest thing I've ever watched. Like, and I've seen some dumb plots. Like, God, what was my last one? 'Cause I gotta remember how dumb that one was. See, we've seen some dumb ones, right? But like some of them were like funny. Like you could look past it all, right? Like this one was peak. That was peak. Oh fuck, this one was dumb too. Which one? What did I give this one? All right, time for star rating time. So let me be for real. This story was trash. I'm already gonna tell you it's a 1. Reasoning because I've literally talked about it all video, but this was horrendous. I can't, in right mind, can't give it any more than the one from like 2 videos ago because they're like the same fucking plot. Disappointed because I think that it really could have gone well, but the whole like, oh, like Ashley's betraying you and bullshit like that, it's so dumb. I don't even gotta talk about it anymore. Like, it's just so bad. Characters, I think Blair was boring. Very boring. She didn't do anything, it seemed like, this whole video. So, that's like nothing. Side characters, of course, we have Dex. Dex is a good guy, apparently. I don't know, the thing is, like, we don't see him grow. All of a sudden, he was a player, and he's like, I've always liked you, and now he's just like a good guy. That's not good writing. He's a good character now, at the end, but we don't see why he's a good character. That's a 0. And then we go to the Ashley. Ashley's like a bum. She's like did absolutely nothing in the beginning, and then like tortured Blair in the end, 0. And then we get like the dad coming in clutch when needed. Sculptors are very low in this economy, so hopefully he been finding some good money. Besides that, who else? The mom's a bitch. Again, like all of a sudden, like she hates NYU. Like, oh yeah, no, not one portfolio is gonna change her mind. I think the dad from like Dex's dad is kind of chill. I'll give it a 2. We're being very generous on this. For animation, it's like so what I gave like the last one like a 3, and that's like when it's like the bad one, I believe. But this should be like normalized. They gave us a pretty hot kissing scene too, but
Then let's skip the introductions and dance.
I don't want to.
this is very good.
Come
That was very
on.
good.
I don't know.
However, I do have a lot of complaints about the art direction. So if you guys don't know, art direction means the background. This scene is ugly for 2 reasons. As I'm saying, we've never had a 3D model be the center point, the primary focus of a scene. All of a sudden, we skip from
Confront her,
like
but to my
in the
shock,
center,
I found her
all
passed out on the
2D
floor.
characters.
I called 911 and
And boom, it takes you out of the illusion. Worst part is that everything else is 3D, but for the characters. Make the characters 3D to make this like go full send it, especially for a scene where your primary focus is gonna be 3D, because this just looks weird. I also think it's weird that like everything here is 3D, right? That is just normal text too, but all 3D but 2D models.
Sure, I
but
called the
then
admissions
they
office
pick and
and asked them
choose.
for the
They were at a desk. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. It's right there.
So I asked him for a loan.
Everything's 3D. Again, very, very takes you out of everything. Your primary focus is still here, but you have so much negative space on the left. Your eyes are kind of being since your eyes are always in the middle, some helpful tips. Eyes are always in the middle. Your focus should always be centered, except when you want to have a scene like, subtlety. But we're drifting to the left, so we should be drifting to the right so that our focus could lock in and then become centered. But our focus was centered, goes down to the right, but then they start moving to the right out of view, so then our eyes move to the left. So we're seeing all this horrible negative space usage. Now, like I was saying, all of this is 2D except for this part, which is blurred out. Like, I just don't understand the art direction that you have. Like, sometimes we'll pick and choose. Let's just full send this stuff.
And my face
I think this was also a very good animated part.
Dead cat.
Good character acting.
Kind of
The thing is, like, they're all using puppets. If you don't know what puppets are, they're basically like, if you have a drawing, right? Okay, so like someone drew this, right? Alright, so I think I said like 3. Alright, I'm gonna do 1, 3, and 6. That's 1, 3, and 6. That's 10, right? Yep, 10. I know that might be right. I might give you something else, but I forgot to write it down at the time. So 3, 5, 6, 10. Animation should always be like this. We shouldn't, like, if you're using, like, this scene actually was kind of what I wanted to talk about, actually. This looks ugly. Everything here in this scene, ugly. This, the fabric's ugly, the metal beams, the chandelier, why is the chandelier outside? That thing gonna break. Everything here is ugly. So that's another thing. That's why just things looking like this art style should always be like that. And then to close it off on a 10, I want to subtract the point for using AI voices. I do not know if these are AI voices. I don't know if it's AI. But I also am going to be pretty optimistic about it. Once again, I did not make this video. All I did was commentate and give advice that no one the fuck's going to listen to. So this is all for comedy reasons. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like. God, I can't even speak today. Please leave a like, subscribe, and check out another video because it helps out. When is my next video going to be? I don't know. But just be there for whenever I do. So yeah.